Hi there. Let's talk about writing and editing. Writing is pretty much what most of you are here for, so let's show you how you do it. So I'm going to go to a project, and from that project I've shown you before how you create a chapter, but here you go. You press the New Chapter button. I'm going to call this Working in the Editor, and we're going to label this or type it as a story, which basically means anything that is a chapter of a book, a short story, a blog, poetry, really anything that isn't a screenplay. If you want to know about screenplays, we have a separate video for that. And you really do want to look at that video because it's probably a little different than you might think. So, but this is really about kind of regular text editing, say for books. Okay, I'm going to create, and we're in the editor. And once I'm in the editor, I can just start typing. There you go. So, regular editor, it's not a super sophisticated editor. We've used CK Editor. It's a very nice editing system. We really want you to focus on writing much more than on, say, format or layout. So we haven't recreated InDesign, kids. I'm sorry to tell you that. If there's a feature you find you really want, please let us know. I'll show you right now. There's a feedback button. You can tell us stuff, but we are trying to give you the tools to write and then get the social value of having people review your work. That's really, you can write anywhere. What we're offering you is something a little beyond that. So let me quickly walk through what you get here. First button, probably worth noting, is this Expand Toolbar button, which just gives you access to some regular tools you might want in an editor. And I'll just show you, you can do obvious things. You can boldface your text, or you can do a pull quote. This is a pull quote. And you hit that button, and hey, you've got a pull quote. So that's kind of neat. All right, all these are pretty obvious things. This is a list. Create a bulleted list. I'm going to ordered list. So all sorts of things were very obvious that you'd expect in any text editor. Probably the most important thing I'm going to say in this whole video, make sure you save your work. We have a save button as part of the toolbar. We have a save button under the file menu, or you can just hit Command or Control S and it'll save your work. We do not have autosave yet. I apologize for that. There were various reasons why we thought it was a feature not to include right at the beginning. Probably we will change that. No promises, but if that's a feature you really want, I refer you again to the feedback button. Okay, so I've shown you save. Let me walk you through the menu system. Pretty straightforward, most of it. Close takes you, will close you out of this document. It'll warn you if you try and do it, if it's not saved. Take you back to the project profile for this project. If you want to edit your title, button for that is here. I am working in the editor. And now you'll see how the title has been changed. We have some edit controls, really obvious stuff: undo, redo, select all, copy and paste, cut, that sort of thing, find and replace. There's also the ability to paste from Word, which does a pretty good job of maintaining your Word settings. I think you can hear my cat in the background. She's lonely or hungry, one of those. I'll have to talk to her in a moment. We have a format button, which will help you with obvious formatting things. I don't think you need to know too much about that. If you've ever used a word processor, you'll know about those sorts of things. Let's say you want to insert an image. So this insert menu has a few things that it does, but inserting an image is an important one. So I'm going to insert an image, and you can see a gigantic picture of me shows up. I'm going to make that a little smaller. There we go. And now it's just part of my document. I can insert hyperlinks if I want to. Anchors, tables. Special is something that allows you to put in non-standard characters in case you should need something like that and don't know the key combinations for them. That's useful. You can insert page breaks. We also have a feature that allows you to see the blocks that make up your document. That can come in handy. We also have a full screen mode, which just kind of gets rid of some of the extra distractions on what you're doing. That's pretty much it for the editor. It's not too complicated. As I say, we're really kind of trying to get you to focus on writing more than on page layout. We're into books, kids. So, see what you can do with what we've got. But if there's a feature you really want, please do let us know. All right. Thanks very much. I'm going to go see to my cat.